Hello, welcome back to my channel and another reaction video. This time we'll be continuing the Andor series. This is episode 9. No one's listening. It's always so stupid when bad guys do that. They crack their neck for getting ready to do something less than impressive.
In the net, and the easy thing, the quick. But I take a more nuanced view. Convince you to cooperate without intervention. Failing that, who's developed a unique interview system some of us are very excited about. Cooperate without encouragement. For a man with very little actual rebellious activity on, which of course just makes us think there's more to be learned. You're in my net, Biggs. Are you a fish or are you a thief? Seems a shame to end up.
I really want Biggs to slap her. But yeah, she is really good.
No recorded history of political troublemaking.
Really good at her job.
To work, but that, for the moment.
I'm betting Dr. Kirst wants to work on her.
You're going to tell me absolutely everything you know about the buyer. Where it came from, who was bribed along the way, and where it...
I don't know the buyer.
Really?
Really?
Well, your freedom. Andor and the buyer. That sounds to me like a nest of relationships. The very worst thing you can do right now is bore me.
You're not gonna believe me anyway, are you?
No. I suppose not. She's all yours, Dr. Gorst.
Thank you.
Is going home.
You man for them today? Always a
You know the drill.
Will he make it, or is there more to it? I don't know. I can see them killing everyone who finished their sentence.
physical about this process, but we've had some early trials that were a bit chaotic.
Of course, is that overly enthusiastic scientist. Well, scientist torturer.
There was a sentient species there, quite unusual, extremely hostile to the
A very cliche, but yeah.
I say was because they created such a stir that the local commanders were granted. Well, what's important for our purposes here today?
I want to be sure of that, Bix. That you're cooperating fully. Are we ready? Let's get on with it.
I don't think she's quite ready. Holy shit. That was a fine way of showing, We don't hear what she hears. Great scream from her part. Okay, there's a plan going on here.
You men on the floor! Hold your positions!
So I guess this guy knows something's up. That's why he was coming to check up.
2 men back, 2 weapons.
No, they're working together. I was wrong again.
1 guard, 1 weapon.
climb.
This is Unit 52D, Level 5.
So they are planning a prison break. I mean, obvious. We're not gonna follow Andor here for how many years?
Independence of this remarkable chamber. I stand here today. Come with open minds. Those of you who still believe that when we enter this building, we are.
No one wants to listen to her. I mean, I'm sure it's for a variety of reasons, you know.
They called from the residence. Your cousin, she's arrived.
Most people are just afraid to stand up against Palpatine. It's a clever way to communicate between levels and whatnot.
What they are saying. Level 2, far side. Level 2, are you all scrambled or something? Up here, and you're panicking about something that's happening on the other side of the building.
1 week, huh?
Hands on heads. We will have immediate facility compliance or we will begin activating floors without warning. All shifts will proceed immediately to their stations.
So something's happening in there. And I'm getting more than one floor of members are. More than one floor is in on it, whatever they're planning.
Anything I want. Well, why don't you go try it on?
Tell me you're going home for a visit. They've been after me to find you.
Of course. You're one to worry about. Trapped here, boxed in.
Please tell me.
So this is the family she was running from. I thought she was related to the other one, but to Luther, but no, she was related to her. Interesting.
Listening to us. We are nothing to them. Melch is right.
Good luck to you.
You think they care what we
I mean, I knew he doesn't want to jeopardize his. He has so few days left. I think they just might change his mind.
Nobody's listening!
But yeah, I mean, he is right. They probably aren't listening. Most of the stuff there is just for show and tell.
Let's follow that up.
You didn't question the mother?
I decided Jason standing back. She's too old and frail for anything serious, and if nothing else, she's our bait.
Perhaps they communicate.
If they are, we'll know. We're on her full time.
Okay. I thought it was a bit odd that they wouldn't have questioned her, but yeah, that makes perfect sense. And yes, she is also. I doubt she'd survive whatever the head gizmo thing they used to torture the other ones, pigs and all.
The less they think we know, the better.
Hold your program!
Will this convince him to join up, or
It's a rumor.
I don't know.
Maybe it's true.
Might go both ways at this point. He seems really afraid that whatever happened to the other ones will happen here.
You're up early, home late, up early, dressed and groomed.
This guy.
When you could easily ignore me. Imagine I cracked. I knew they'd recognize your promise.
Did they though? Honestly, this is a very strange story arc. This. But okay. How long have they revealed how long this old guy has been here? Will he make it out of there? But he feels like he is losing it.
Come on, boys.
They're focusing a lot of that old guy going cuckoo. Maybe he might die, and that might, cause a bit of an uprising. Will she succeed at keeping up appearance? I can see them one or the other cracking up at some point, which causes the ISB and others to act on it.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to thank you for the promotion. I'd never lie to you. Try to follow on the conversation we had last month.
That wasn't a conversation. You were brought in for questioning.
I know you work here, and I come sometimes to see if I'll see you.
That is creepy, dude.
Wasn't just being in your presence. I've realized that if nothing else, there was justice and beauty in the galaxy, and if I just kept going.
He has a very twisted mindset, and yeah, this is really creepy. Hey.
Not sure. He wants to meet you. He wants to meet here.
Darvo Skulden here, you must be joking.
I push back.
Okay, so interested to see who this Davos is. I doubt it's Liam Cunningham, but it'd be pretty funny if it was.
One of Anton Krieger's group, he was picked up at a customs check. We don't think Krieger knows he's gone missing yet. And on the power station at Spellhouse.
Where was he heading?
On his way to Kafrine.
They'll count him missing.
They mentioned him. Mentioned this planet. Luther and the other one.
It's immediately about Spellhouse.
I actually enjoy seeing this Imperial's work and plan. Now the rebels made a mistake, but do they have a contingency in case, a plan? Uh-oh.
Cover him. Inmates on pro yields tables in position.
Uh-oh. So Andy Serkis noticed the old guy.
Take his head. Gotcha. Zitska?
I do like that he actually does care. I mean, he's very scared and whatnot, but...
He'll have you back in your cell soon enough.
Will they help him or just get rid of him?
Nothing too safe. He's had a massive stroke. Hold him. You'll feel nothing.
This might convince him to join Andor's plot, plan, whatever.
Mistake. A man who was just released on 4 ended up back on 2 the next day. They killed them all.
You need those other men there. They're just leaving. Now.
You heard me. No one's getting out, are they?
There's a cycle. The cycle these two different levels. Okay.
12.
He's in. But there we have it, folks. Episode 9, and that was a sad one. But yeah, they kind of set things up that the old guy wasn't gonna make it. I got a lot of focus on his inability to keep up with them and all, and now they know the truth that there's no getting out from there. Those that get released are simply put on a different level and cycled through the system, and apparently they found out about an level whatever, and they killed them all because of it. And now, I mean, Andy Serkis was he was against it. He didn't wanna jeopardize his release, but now he's definitely in, and there's gonna be a massive prison break, and we'll just have to see how many of them will survive. But the prisoners do outnumber the guards, but there's a lot of high-tech gadget that the guards have that they can easily kill a lot of people very quickly. But it's not. Well, there is some high-tech stuff. There's also a lot of they pointed it out with the when they were bringing the new guy. He was resisting and whatnot. They noticed how the fences aren't electrified or anything like that. How was it? Anything that moves isn't electrified or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna have a prison break, so I'm very excited for that. Then they mentioned some new character is some kind of gangster or whatever. They need to hide the senator's book dealing, so some gangster dude named Davos is gonna show up. So yeah, here's hoping that character will be interesting. Then we had a creepy moment with Khan. He was waiting for the ISB lady, and even she was like, "What the hell?" But yeah, he is very twisted and just wants to prove himself. Seems a bit overzealous in his mindset. The ISB they caught a rebel pilot who was planning an assault on some power station on somewhere. I think they mentioned that in when Luther was meeting Forrest Whitaker. So yeah, it's really interesting to see how that'll go. How much of that will they show? I've noticed that there are a lot of cool stuff. They do like to save on special effects on some parts that we don't get to. So we didn't see that one guy fry himself on the floor earlier, but then again, it's also Disney. I don't think they want to be so too much brutal stuff. But yeah, what else? I don't know. This show has been really fascinating. There's been a lot of world building, showing how different things in the Empire and the galaxy work before the rebellion was in full force, and it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know how much they show the rebellion taking form to what we've seen in the movies, but here's hoping they show a lot. But yeah, only criticism is in that where are all the alien races? Or is it an empire thing? Are they? The empire's basically space Nazis. Have they completely sidelined? We're only focusing on human worlds because they don't want aliens there, or maybe it's just a budget thing. They don't wanna. Disney didn't want to waste money on prosthetics and CGI and whatnot. I don't know. But still, great episode. What do you guys think? Write your thoughts down below. Hope it's a reaction. Drop a comment or like, subscribe if you want, and I will see you in another video.